Shalom, shalom, shalom. This your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy coming at you again with another quick video. I would like for you to join me in the book of Deuteronomy. I will be coming out of the fourth chapter, starting at verse 26. I will be doing this reading from out of the King James Version. Why? Because it is so trusted by many of our people. Many of our people see the King James Version as being the complete, accurate words of the Most High, hands down. It is trusted by our people, believe me. Now, even though I am learning Hebrew, Hebrew is still, the original language is still what we need to get a proper understanding of, because the English translation cannot do the original language justice. But I will go to this translation for this video for like the purpose of what I said. It is so trusted by our people. But I can even use still this text, this translation, to relay this truth to you that I want you to hear. So Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting at verse 26. Hallelujah. I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereunto ye go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. Why is Jehovah, the Elohim, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, speaking like this to the people? He is speaking like this to the people because they have walked away from him. They have turned their backs on him, and they started to embrace foreign and strange deities. They forsook him and his laws, his divine teachings that he gave them to live in the land. Verse 27, and Jehovah shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in numbers among the heathen, whither Jehovah shall lead you. Here was a promise that Jehovah kept, hands down. He said, since you will continue to disobey me, I'm going to scatter you to the four corners of the world. I'm going to extract you out of the land of promise and put you into the land of heathens, into lands and nations of godless people. Verse 28, and there ye shall serve gods, the works of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. So what is Jehovah saying? Jehovah is saying you're going to serve the gods created by the very hands of men. That which their mind envisioned, their hands brought it into fruition. And godless men fashioned these idols, these no gods, and started bowing down to it, saying these very things that they made them. And what did our people do? What did our ancestors do? They followed right along. They forsook the Holy One of Israel and embraced no gods, idols, even Elohims, gods, sources of their own imagination did they serve. That's our ancestors. And we're still doing it today. Nothing's changed. There's truly nothing new under the sun. We have only perfected it. We have only become high tech with it. But we're still doing the same wickedness as our fathers. Verse 29. But if from hence thou shalt seek Jehovah, thy Elohim, thy source, thy power, thy God, thou shalt find him. Not us, not we, singular, him. If you seek Yahweh, you will find him. Let me read verse 29 again. But if from hence thou shalt seek Yahweh thy Elohim, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. If you mean business with Yahweh, Yahweh will know, and Yahweh will draw nigh to you. Now, Yahweh will turn your situation around. But you can't fool Yahweh. You can't play no games with Yahweh. Your lip service, your dance, your tears do not blind Yahweh. It does not bribe him for what he sees within you. He knows if you're for real. He knows if I'm for real. He's not fooled by the turbans, the kippas, the tzitzits, the fringes, the cultural garment change. He's not fooled by that. Yahweh knows we are for real when we walk before him with an upright heart, a heart that has been circumcised. Now we know, men, that we have to be circumcised in the flesh for this covenant of Abraham. But there's also a circumcision of the heart. In many of our people, their heart has not been circumcised. That is why we're in the state that we are in. Yes, we have been physically circumcised, but our hearts yet remain uncircumcised. And that is why Yahweh has described our ancestors, and we could be described even the same way today. We are a rebellious people. We are a stiff-necked people. But let me read verse 29 to you again. Because there yet remain hope for the people of Yah. But if from hence thou shalt seek Yahweh. Too many of you are not seeking Yahweh. Now I'm going to say something. Might make some of you feel uncomfortable. Might make some of you want to turn off the video right now. But I'm telling you right here, based off the text. It said, but if from hence thou shalt seek Yahweh thy Elohim. Right here, don't say nothing about if you will seek the Mashiach. If you will seek the identity of the Christ. That's not mentioned. I'm just being honest. Yahweh plainly states, if we will seek him, he will be found of us. And it says right here, and if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul, he will be found of you. So my brothers and my sisters, return back to Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel. Seek him with all your strength, with all your heart, with all your soul, with everything that makes you you. Seek Yahweh, your Elohim. Shalom.